6. All alone in life. Connie arrived at noon to relieve Shelley. Jacob trotted in behind her with a big smile. "Hi, Dad," he said, flashing his dimples. "Hey, buddy, how are you?" I gave him a hug. With his 4 older siblings in school, Jacob loved spending time at the mission. Connie took his hand and led him toward the back room. We ate lunch early, so I'm laying Jake down for his nap. Shelley picked up her bag. "I hate leaving in the middle of Heidi's story, but I can't stay." "Connie, you can log the rest this afternoon," I said. "Thanks for entering the first part." "You're welcome. I'm anxious to find out what happens next." Waving goodbye, she exited through the front door. I collected my paperwork, stacking it in my briefcase. Connie, now returning, took a seat behind the desk. "I wish I could stay and tell you about our newest resident," I said, "but I have a meeting next door in the office building. You'll see Heidi's story in the log. It should give you an idea of what we know so far." She pulled the computer screen closer. "I'll catch up while you're gone. I should be back in about an hour. If Heidi comes down, tell her to make herself at home until I get back." "Sounds good." My meeting only lasted an hour, as I had hoped. Closing the conference room door, I heard people laughing in the main office. I stopped in their doorway. 4 ladies were sitting around a long table with stacks of letters and envelopes piled up in front of them. I recognized 3 of the ladies as volunteers. "How's everything going?" I asked. "Great," one replied. "Half the mailbag is stuffed, sealed, and ready to go." "Wow, you ladies are fast. Connie and I just finished the letter yesterday." "Tina made all the copies this morning," another lady said. "The copier didn't break down once." Tina's face lit up. "I think this is the best copier we've had yet, Scott." As our director of operations, Tina wore many hats at the mission. She spent most of her hours in the office building, yet she would sometimes fill in as a lodge supervisor. We'd often find Tina in the lodge during her lunch break rocking one of our babies in the house. Our resident mothers loved that. "I'm glad it's a good one," I said. "Thank you, ladies, for all your hard work. Looks like our mailing will go out on time as usual." We had stopped taking government funding years ago, so our ministry depended on these mailings. Each month, we would send out a letter or newsletter to our faithful supporters, updating them on our work with the homeless. Throughout the years, we'd watch God move people's hearts, and they would always meet our needs, even in dire circumstances. "Oh, I almost forgot," I said, walking
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.